Yeti bone, yellow bone, yellow in the ass. Whatever the girl's name is, Dani Leigh, she strikes again by stopping the B Simone from getting her bag. Now, before I get into it, okay, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, put the bell button on for more notifications to see what, who, me, moi. Before I really dive into it, I want to put out a disclaimer, right? I want to say that in this video, I will try my best. I will try my bestest to give B Simone grace and to also give Kendra G grace, okay? But that Yeti bone, Dani Leigh, I'm sorry, at this point in the game, baby, we cannot give you grace. I will not be extending that grace because I feel like enough black women in the comment section be windmilling for your Yeti ass and giving an extended grace to you. On this platform, you will not be receiving grace. That's it. That's over. We felt bad for the situation with you and your baby daddy, but that's about it. You ain't getting no grace over here, okay? But I will try my best to give B Simone and Kendra G grace, okay? Once again, comment below. Let me know what you think. Share this video. Share it with your neighbor. Share it with your pastor. Share it with your baby daddy, okay? Share it with the people at family court. Share it with any and everybody, okay? Also, let me know what you think, though, most importantly. So now, I was minding my business, aka in other people's shit, and I stumbled across something. I think it was on the Neighborhood Talk. I think the Neighborhood Talk or the Shade Room, where they said that Dani Leigh was going to be on an episode of Wildin' Out, y'all. I'm sure a lot of y'all already know the story. And she asked the people at Wildin' Out if they could basically remove B Simone in the episode that she's going to be in. And they agreed to have B Simone sit the episode out. There's a lot that I really want to unpack and just dive into. Number one, I feel like this. There is absolutely no way in hell that my employer is going to ask me to leave, especially an employer that I've been loyal to. I've been working for, putting in long hours, hard hours. Okay, especially if we call each other a family. We done built a strong, good working relationship. Okay, when they canceled your show and after you apologized, I came back still being loyal to you. And you gonna tell me, for Dani Leigh, you gonna have me sit an episode out? Me, personally, if I was B Simone, I would be on Indeed. I would find another job. Baby, I would be on Indeed at the workplace. I would be on Indeed at the job. I would be using their laptops, their computers, and their iPads to go ahead on and find me a new place of employment. But that's just me. Because at some point, it's like, we've seen a lot of episodes of Wildin' Out where there are people on there that actually don't like each other. The comedian Emmanuel, and then there was another comedian that came and spoke in sense, nonsense, spoken word, whatever his name is. They didn't like each other. They hashed it out through comedic content. It wasn't, I'm not coming on that episode and make sure this person's not there, make sure that person's not there. No, that's not how this works. And who the hell does Dani Leigh think she is? Beyonce? Mariah Carey? To be pulling some strings like that. And it also has Dani Leigh thinking that she's here. That every place I go, if I don't like you, I can have you removed. But in a small piece of me is like, is this B Simone's fault? You don't put this woman on this pedestal talking about she's a Puerto Rican and she's beautiful. I'm not even gonna play the video. Y'all done seen it a million times talking about she's beautiful, she's sexy, she's this, she's that. You putting her on a pedestal. So much so that she sat right on that pedestal that y'all done built for her, and she called the shots. Fucking up your bag. Girl, what? Girl, what? Couldn't be me. Now, looking back on it, it's like you did all of this for a man. A whole man. I can't even say a whole man because he wasn't entirely yours. For a piece of a man that didn't even belong to you, that belonged to the community. Community penis. You did all of this for. So she said she didn't want B. Simone to be on Wild 'N Out because B. Simone made a diss track about her. Anyway, let's take a look at what this yellow bone had to say about B. Simone.
Just taking time away from my baby to like just kind of like just work and just do what I gotta do. And it's just like I feel like the devil just wants to follow me and just, I don't know, clown me. I don't know if it's real life, guys. Like, I know there's a lot of internet stuff, but you guys don't know it's real life. Real life stuff has happened. You guys don't know details. But I don't want to be around somebody. It ain't no diva thing. It's just, hey, is it cool if she's not on this episode? I don't think it was that deep. I'm sorry. Like, for real, I really wouldn't have did the episode if I would have known all of this would have came out of it. I'd rather have not done it. I just thought respectfully I would ask and see if that was cool. Bam, it's done. I'm never fighting over no community. I'm never fighting over nothing. Like, I'm past that. I'm over it. I understand. I'm not insecure. I'm not scared. I'm just not gonna be around somebody that me and you don't clearly mess with each other. So I don't know. That's just, it ain't.
Now the whole video is really, honestly and truly, it's not making sense to me. You like backpedaling and pussy popping on a handstand. Just admit that you didn't want the girl on that episode, that you called the shots and you had her removed. Like, you're admitting to it, but then you saying you didn't. It's sounding like a liar. You sounding like a damn lie. Most importantly, I feel like her time is up, Dani Leigh. And I just feel like, you know what's really, really pissing me off about some of y'all too in the comment section, especially on the Book of Faces, is the simple fact that the black women that are really windmilling for her, especially when it came down to the Kendra G situation. And one thing about me, I loves me some Kendra G. I think she's a beautiful dark-skinned woman. I think she's amazing. I think she has a wonderful platform on IG and on YouTube, and I really, really wish her the best. I never knew that her and B. Simone were friends, but kudos to them. They now have this in common, their dislike for the Yeti Bone. So she had the nerve to say, Yeti Bone, right? Had the nerve to say she is not coming on Kendra G's radio show. She's on a radio show in Chicago. If she comes on a radio show, can you move Kendra G? Can you kick Kendra G off the radio show? This is what gets me. You are in essence stopping your bag once again for a man that never claimed you, don't want you, embarrassed you in front of millions and millions and millions of people. We know more about how he embarrassed you and the things that he said to embarrass you more than we know about your music. What song you make? Because we don't know. We don't know the damn song. We don't know the song because you're more known for mess than anything else. Once again, this situation, a bunch of mess when you should be promoting your song. And you could really be missing the bag, missing opportunities, and most importantly, you're messing up black women's bag. And black women are yet in the comment section windmilling for you, sticking up for you, saying they don't believe Kendra G, but they believe your ass when you have proven to be a liar time and time again. Once again, I said I am not giving Dani Leigh grace because this is disgusting behavior to ruin someone's bag. So basically, this is what Kendra G had to say about her messing up her bag.
Person of the Day award goes to Dani Leigh. And let me tell you why. Dani Leigh is in the city of Chicago. I don't know why. Probably got a high school appearance. Who the hell knows? But she was set to do an interview with The Morning Show. And she requested that I, Kendra G, be removed from the interview because she was uncomfortable talking to me. Girlfriend, this ain't wilding out. You ain't gonna be Simone me. Now your whole interview has been canceled. But I'm trying to figure out why ain't you want to talk to me in the first place? I actually been on the radio defending your honor. I really felt the way when your baby daddy played you on that infamous IG Live and I defended you on the radio. Now, shout out to B. Simone, who I know in real life, rock with in real life, but I actually understood why you didn't want to do Wild 'N Out with her. But I'm still trying to figure out why the hell you ain't want to talk to me. Now, are you nervous? I'm going to ask you the questions that need to be asked. Like, are you still sleeping with your baby daddy after he beat your brother up and played you on the IG Live? And you know what? I probably would have asked you that question because I need to know. Because if you forgave him, that means I need to forgive him.
Oh, child, as I'm recording this, it was just brought to my attention that Kendra G and that Dani Leigh sat down and had a coming to Jesus moment, and Dani Leigh apologized. It was basically a misunderstanding. Dani Leigh didn't realize that her team, aka Def Jam, was the ones that booked the interview. She didn't know anything about the interview. The lies, the lies, the lies, and more lies. I totally believe she knew, and I stand on what I said. And for Kendra G to come back then and think that they're friends, and it's a mess. It's a mess.
Leave Kendra and the windmilling sisters in the comments section. Okay, the Yeti Bones a fan club windmilling in the comment section saying that they don't believe Kendra G and that Kendra G is shiesty and all this other stuff. If she did it with B. Simone, what makes you think she wouldn't do it to Kendra G? What makes you think after she done told us she don't care for black women, she don't care for dark-skinned women, what makes you think she ain't capable of doing it to Kendra G? Now, every place you go, you gonna turn around and say, remove this person. I don't want to be around that person. I don't want to be around this person. Baby, you're gonna be at the crib. You're gonna be at your house because you're in this business. You're in the music business, the entertainment business. It's gonna be a lot of people you're gonna have to sit in a room with that you might not like. And all because you are absolutely afraid. Well, we know you don't care for black women, but you are absolutely afraid at the simple fact that the questions that they might ask you, the hard questions that you're not going to be able to answer. Why? Because you don't want to take accountability. Because me, if I took accountability and I've moved on from the mess and I've moved past the baby daddy situation, I could sit down in the room and answer certain questions respectfully without appearing insecure. It's looking hella insecure for me. Are you still sleeping with your baby daddy? This man has told us he don't want you. This man has admitted to sleeping with other women in front of the entire world. And you sitting up there and you trying to ruin other women's bag, other black women's bag for a man that still won't claim you. Y'all been together BC, before Christ. Y'all been together for a long damn time. He still won't claim you, baby and all, and he's still not claiming you. And you doing all of this for what? To prove what point? And y'all windmilling for her is proving what point? It all is silly. It all is unwarranted. And I feel like I believe Kendra G. And I stand with Kendra G. And I don't think that her job, a radio station, a well-known radio station in Chicago, would turn around and lie to her about what was said. I don't believe it. I don't believe what Dani Leigh talking about. You are not credible whatsoever. But that's just how I feel. And I think that as black women, we got to be careful cheerleading, supporting, and extending grace to people that are going to do us harm in the long run anyway. It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.